speak with Malalja and Mamuk. Bum, 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 bum. Hello? Whoa. Thank you for coming. Truth be told, I was unsure if I was right to call on you, but the troubles we now face cannot be overcome with our strength alone. It all began when we found a fallen traveler in the sky-deep cenote. For a mercy, his wounds were not life-threatening. His kind is not common sight in these lands, tall and slender of build with pointed ears. He is yet to awaken, but speaks in his sleep of strange things that make little sense to us. It was our hope that you might recognize something in his ramblings, or perhaps even jog his memory once he regains consciousness. Might you be willing to speak with him? That's what I do, speak and punch. Malalja, the traveler stirs. Very good. If you'd be so kind as to bring him here. Who is this gonna be? Just a normal elf? Or something bonkers? Okay. We're glad to see you awake and in good health. Besides, may I ask your name, traveler? My name, I'm sorry, I can't remember. It would seem the fall has affected his memory. In any case, his presence here is complete mystery to us. His armor the only hint as to whence he came from Final Fantasy XI. Does anything about him strike you as out of the ordinary? Or would that be Eldite? Interesting. Love that. Ellison? Eldite? No. That's not quite right. Ah. I remember. I'm an elven adventurer. Dude, they're all gonna freak out when they discover that the Lalafels are called Tarus. Tataru's gonna be like, brother, what? And you're Malalja. Could it be I've come to Mamuk? Wait, if I'm in Mamuk, then I must have been taken prisoner. What? Does already believe us enemies? Perhaps he comes from a land unfamiliar with our customs across the salt. Maybe he came from Alexandria? No way to know for certain, in which case... Malalja, we must gather our strongest fighters at once! Why? What's happened? Kulul Jaja's shade has returned! It's been sighted near Gokdrak Descent. The Kulul Jaja engaged the apparition, but I fear the worst. Thou resolves companion, from the feet of the Brotherhood. I suspect you would understand the graveness of the situation better than most. In recent days, the late Dawn's servant Shade has been seen wandering the woods of Vana'diel. I have reason to believe it was invoked in like manner to the one used in the feat. Only a privileged few of Vana'diel should be privy to the knowledge required to perform the rite. The culprit will be found in time, but we've a more pressing matter at hand now. I must hurry and inform the Landsguard. Bakul Jaja requires reinforcements. The Dawn Servant's Shade? I fear he may not hold out against the guard whatever. I am loath to ask such a favor, but would you aid Bakul Jaja in this battle? Lady, he is the Bakulist. Of course I will. I'm in your debt. Gokdrak descent is west of here. Please go. Help my son. Meanwhile, this dude, clearly from Final Fantasy XI, wearing the most Final Fantasy XI armor, period, is here. Bakul Jaja. What are we going to learn? What is... Oh, that's an elven from Vana'diel, all right. To the west, to the west. Flying through the forest to the west. Look, I haven't done any side quests because I've been waiting for them to release the stuff that lets me level up my characters. I'll do them, don't worry. I've done every side quest in this game except for this expansion's side quests. I'll do them. Don't you worry. Now to patiently wait. I played Final Fantasy XI, yes. I played up until the end of Chains of Promethea. I played a little bit of whatever the Urgun, or whatever the hell the one that was after that, where you got the Corsair. That was pretty neat. That was pretty neat. But I moved on to WoW because WoW came out and was better than Final Fantasy XI. Pathetic. You dare call yourself pleasant siblings? Not bad. You might actually prove a challenge. Dude, stop trying to start a fight. This shit's crazy. What up, Prish? How you doing, girl? Weird gloves. Weird gloves. Why'd they make you like this? What's this? Another monster in need of slaying? Don't worry, I'll send them packing. Hit. Love the music. Can't explain why, but something told me I had to be here. Not bad at all. But it'll take more than a couple tourists to stop me. Tourists? Are you daft, girl? Right, so she sees us as those giant monster guys with the faces and the hands. You know, like the demon ones. You can speak? A shame you don't seem to have any manners. The name's Prish. You do well to remember it. My good chum Afmal isn't here right now, but... Oh shit, Prish, that's a crazy name. Those boots. Stop with those boots. They did not give that girl those boots. I must stress, for those of you who never played Final Fantasy XI, none of this is canonical. They gave this girl the goofiest outfit. Absolutely, that's hilarious. Right, so again, she sees us as those guys. Right. One door's down, one to go. I hope you're ready. At ease, Prish. We've seen to our task come. Whatever you say, Ulmia. Oh, she's on crazy pills. Ulmia, what is she talking about? I gave her a goofy cape and everything. Prish, wait, please, don't go. I'm guessing word of the Dawn Servant Shade is what brought you here. I don't know what that girl has to do with all this, but clearly she's aligned with whoever summoned them. Just because Prish didn't wear it in 11 doesn't mean she wouldn't wear it given the chance. Touché. The way remains open. There's no telling where it leads. Even so, they can't be allowed to return. We've a duty to protect this forest. And I'll not see it torn apart by some two-headed imposter. Ooh. Let's hurry after them, brother. Watch over that one, won't you? Are we doing a Jaja raid? A raid Jaja? Prish, what happened to you? Fascinating. Fascinating. Good use of music. Everything's still hazy, but I recall fighting alongside that girl. We were comrades in arms, I think. But something was clearly wrong with her. She not only mistook me for a monster, but she called her two-headed companion Ulmia. I know is an elven woman, a far cry from the reptilian fiend we encountered. Something dark has taken hold of her, clouded her mind. I have to go and... You're not going anywhere with those wounds. But she needs me. You would go in my stead. I know not how to thank you. Give me that armor, dog. I recognize that look. The eyes of a man who's seen more than their fair share of battle. Despite what Prish has done, she was a dear friend to me, I am fairly certain. Have care, friend. There's no telling what lies beyond that portal. Yo, the first walk now accessible. There's something I must do. There is something I must do, and I don't think I can do it here. Okay. Warrior. And chest piece. I think it's under... I think I can use it as a warrior. Yes! Hell yes. Edit glamour plates. Alright. I can get rid of this, because this was for one thing. Warrior hat? No hat. Body? Oh, yeah. We going in now, son. Guess it doesn't particularly matter what we do here. Do I have the optical hat? Do I have that hat? I don't think I have it. Unless you see it, I don't think I have that with me. I mean, obviously, for this one... You gotta sub the guard, baby. The gold! The gold is incredible! The gold is incredible. Oh my god, that's so funny. Perfect. Just some little, put some sneakers on. Strider boots? I don't even know what the Strider boots are. They were also from Eureka. I don't know that I have those. Oh, I do. I totally have Strider boots. Why don't I have that damn head then? Why don't I have the headpiece? That's so disappointing. You know why I don't have the headpiece? I realize that now. Because if I were to go to, let's say, Black Mage and go to body, I have... What'd I do with that? Where would I put that? Do I not have the hood? I could have swore I had it. Did I get rid of it for some dumb reason? Jesse Lewis, why would you have done that? I feel like a crazy person who's absolutely wasting time for no reason doing this. But I feel like I would have kept it in the saddlebag. Is it in my actual armory chest? That would be crazy if I left it here and like an idiot. It totally is. It totally is. There's my Final Fantasy thing. That's cute. Yeah, all right, that's very funny. Don't know why. Jesse, what the shit is your problem? All right, well. Hilarious. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with this for now. Let's go, Glamour Plate. Glamour Plate 2. Apply. Let's go, baby! All right, I'm so excited. Let's go. What is this gonna look like? Right. So it's the entrance when you come in the city for the... Interesting. Oh. So many Lalas. Perfect. Yo, the only thing missing is people spamming Pentathrust. Do you want it? I am so curious if we're gonna meet the twins. Surely we'll meet the twins, right? I don't know. Dude, just straight up enemies from Final Fantasy XI. That's so funny. Literally just Final Fantasy XI enemies. Solid, solid. Love this. Cool Jaja, no!
Careful. That girl is stronger than she looks.
Interesting. Well, this is gonna be funny. I can't believe they're like, Prish! Yeah, we're gonna give Prish. Oh,
how about we start with a big fat knuckle sandwich?
Yo, this slaps. I'm so excited.
Here we go! Wait for it!
Girl, I don't know what this ability does.
Bam! Is that all you've got? Wait for it! Wait
This is really charming. This is pretty fun. I don't know why they gave this girl. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong.
Altana, give me strength.
As far as I remember, Prish doesn't show up until the third expansion, or sorry, second expansion, right? She's not in the second expansion, right? Right, she's Chains of Promethea.
By the light of the dawn.
You know, sometimes I think maybe the melee characters will get out of the way and not run to the middle and beat us up. But really?
Oh, we're just getting started.
No, they always do. They always force me out.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Son of a bitch, lady.
Auroral uppercut. Man, is that all? And I was just working up an appetite.
Is this the same voice actor as what's her face? You know the one. You know the girl.
Still kicking? 'Cause so am I.
Yeah, Xenos. Yeah, Xenos. Yeah.
You ready for this? Wait for it.
All right, in theory, we're good. In theory, we're good now. Oh no, that's two wait for it. All right, in theory. Oh no!
Auroral uppercut.
Because she did two wait for it. That's why we got put there instead of three wait for it. Right.
Take this and that and one of these.
So, yeah, in Final Fantasy XI,
Party.
Krish hung out, if I remember correctly, with Aphmau.
Time to
Aphmau
get
was
serious.
she had like a little guy fight for her. She was like a, I'm not sure what you would call that character.
Wait for it.
Only one wait for it this time, huh? Well, that's just rude. I'm gonna stand right here, and if you don't move, that's on you, Linkus.
I'm not done yet.
I told you what my plan was.
Wait for it.
How many wait for it's you got, you lady? One wait for it? All right.
Open your eyes.
I like the wait for it mechanic. That's pretty fun. Also, it's good audio cue for people who don't read
You
stuff.
can't stop the flood of mortal existence.
Lady, I don't know what you mean by that.
Eat this! Take this, and that, and one of these! This wasn't how it was supposed
Nice
to
blind,
go.
nice blind, solid blind.
I've a bone to pick with this one.
Ah,
But
now
first-
she's a little tiny.
The only way out is forward.
If this man can pick people up, where is the Lalafell technology? Rogue Viper.
A
Ooh.
forest, huh?
The hat. Oh, the hat. All right, pass. Pass.
Go. We'll look after the girl.
Go. Yes. Oh, I can't wait to see what this looks like. So we went to Jeuno, which is great. Oh my god, now we're just in the... Love this.
What is that? Is some kind of Tural vitral?
Love this. Uh-oh. This is super interesting. I wonder what areas of the game we're going to go to. I'm assuming they're going to focus on the areas from the first game, from just 11 1.0. Because if I remember correctly, this area empties out into, if you remember in Final Fantasy XI there was the giant area that had the spine, Albethia spine, or whatever the hell that thing was called, and it's the spine is. Everyone was like, "Oh, that's an ancient,
Dragon. But surely
like
it's
monster or
match
something."
for
But
you.
it really was from an ancient society, the Zillart, if you will. Uh-oh. Ah, so that wasn't behind, that was in the middle. Well, I was prepared. I was where I needed to be, I guess. Fun. But I'm assuming this isn't a boss fight. This is literally just an enemy we're fighting. No, he's a boss, eh? Okay. Is this a multi-boss, more than 4 boss raid? Dang, dude, that guy hit hard. Yeah, this is what we're doing, huh? Madness. Okay. I can only imagine what day 1 of this was. I imagine it was hilarious. This actually makes me feel like for the final fight, if we do Promethea at the end of the 3rd raid, then they're gonna literally just do the song, which I'm fine with that. Although I would love a Soken remaster of it. To be honest. Will be the play online? No, it'll be the crystal or whatever the hell we had to use to pay for it. The final boss is you log in to play online and have to pay with a credit card. And it's like, no. No, you won't. I forgot that's what that ability did. All right, well. Hey, man, that's rude. Tank, little JC coming in strong, hitting a 6. Nice. Wow. Did he explode into electro?
Rotation magic. Oh, brace yourselves.
Are we gonna? Where are we gonna end up? So literally, this is just.
Aye, so where are we now? And
awesome.
What are these floating ruins?
Awesome. Stop. The only thing missing from here are the, actually, the enemies that are in Eureka are from here. Especially the one boss fight. No pants for me, huh? Story of my life. Not today, at least. Come on, gear for a warrior. There's some hidden notes in the area, but no one checks under the stairs? I don't see any hidden notes. All right, I can't. I got it. Fight. You know what absolutely... Oh, yeah, a memo. You know what absolutely sucks about this? Is knowing for certain that if we were to die here, I'd lose experience, and it's heartbreaking. Damn it, this path should have led straight to Veluganon Palace. I'm going to be late for the spawn at this rate.
There's something about that big tower.
And you know what spawns in there? One of those damn virtues that takes 12 hours to kill. Because Final Fantasy XI was made by monsters. I played Final Fantasy XI for 3 years, 2 years? Before Final Fantasy, I played it long enough to beat Chains of Promethea. I did move on to WoW after. And if you're wondering why, it's because WoW said I didn't have to be in a party or lose experience when I died. That was one of the easiest choices I've ever made. I was like, oh no, I'm out. Could have sworn I'd feed those 5 before. Won't be fighting them again alone, that's for sure. I better get out of here before they see me. All this? I was hoping we'd get more of this in Jeuno, to be honest. Dude, Chains of Promethea was one of my absolute favorite stories. I loved the ending of that.
5 of them?
That was so cool.
This should be interesting.
The last half of that expansion was like one of the coolest things I've ever done. Big fan. Big fan. Oh shit, it's the gang! That's very... Alright, yeah, I'll move in. That's very funny.
You shall be burned by the rage that controls you.
I love this little floaty guy. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy they're here.
You shall be consumed by the cowardice that binds you.
Although, if I recall, these guys didn't show up until the end of... These guys were not involved in 1.0, right? The Archangels didn't show up until the second... Yeah, they were Rise of Zillart. They were supposed to be your Warriors of Darkness, basically.
Rage cleaves.
Yeah, for those curious, at the end of 1.0 of at the end of the first expansion, after you beat the Shadow Lord or whatever the hell his name is, these guys show up as like a tease for what's to come.
shall be smothered by the arrogance that consumes you.
I mean, you mean these guys, the archangels? I mean, yeah, they're the embodiment of the worst traits of all the main races of Final Fantasy XI. They're literally supposed to be your warriors of darkness. They're not, and their purpose would be a massive spoiler to Final Fantasy XI if I were to explain it. Hello, Raiders. Welcome. That's not good.
Cowardice dismembers.
Here's all I remember. I wanted to play a Dragoon so bad because Pentathrust and you got a little dragon pet that fought with you. And then by the time it released in the United States, they nerfed Pentathrust so badly, Dragoon was basically unplayable and no one played Dragoon anymore. And I wanted to play Dragoon so badly, and my guild that I was in told me to piss off because I wasn't playing correctly. And so I never got to do anything fun with the guild, and they literally had they did everything. And I would have to sit out because they were like, we'll get you in for the second group that goes because you want to be a Dragoon and Dragoon is useless. Absolutely one of my least, I was so upset by that.
You shall be consumed by the cowardice that binds you.
They did fix Dragoon though? Yeah, but I quit and moved to Warcraft. It's not my fault it took them 3 expansions to never fix Dragoon. Also, Final Fantasy XI had the big problem where the race you picked also determined what you were good at. And I wanted to be a Taru Taru, but I wanted to be a Taru Taru Dragoon, and the game was like, yeah. So I already had terrible stats to be a Dragoon anyway. We're gonna be smart, we're gonna be smart. Woo!
Cowardice dismembers.
People died today. Also killed this little guy. So yeah, there was, I mean, I loved the story in Final Fantasy XI. It was one of my favorites at the time. I was super into the lore. I was digging it. But mechanically, it was so convoluted. And again, when you died, so if you want to do like hardcore raiding, you'd hit a point where you died and then you de-level, so you couldn't do the raid content anymore. And you had to stop and go re-level. So I quit and I went to go play WoW. And I spent 15 years doing that. And then, ironically, I quit WoW to play Final Fantasy XIV. Here we are. Nice. Good work, gang.
Well fought. Wuklamat chose her companions well.
Seriously, still no gear for
Our next destination.
now we're up
No
in the
doubt
mountains.
A warm reception awaits us.
I actually really like the story. So this guy right here,
Let's go and have a look.
lore-wise, the guy we're gonna go like the
What?
shadow
Then why
guy.
are you?
The backstory is that a group of heroes went up into the mountains to go and like find the big bad. And what ended up happening is the human betrayed the Galka character. If I remember correctly, the human betrays the Galka and kills him, and the Galka is so pissed off that he becomes this guy. If I remember correctly. This music, as far as I can tell, is straight from the game. This doesn't sound like a remaster. Yes, the human killed the female character. I don't remember what race she was, but the human, like, it was one of those things where it's like a love triangle thing, I believe. And
Come, mortals.
Yeah. And in the end, this guy gets killed and becomes the Shadow Lord. And that's the discovery you find, that the evil Shadow Lord is actually not some terrible monster, but he was like made this way. I'm here for it. This is great. This literally is the music. Perfect. And here it comes. Great. Although I like the Promethea boss fight music more. It feels very Kuja-esque.
I cannot die. Not until I have eradicated
I am really curious where they're going to go with this, because
this world.
after this fight, things are revealed that are super interesting. All right, so we'll get behind him. Oh boy. Okay, so we're going to go there and then run.
The land trembles before my might.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're not going to do the story of the actual raid right now. Or, I'm sorry, of Final Fantasy XI. So I'm curious where they go with the story of this, considering we're beating this guy right now.
And crush your bones.
Maybe Prish will wake up and tell us what's going on. I don't know. I don't know. But this was cool. This was like a big reveal. Everyone playing this was like, oh shit, the Shadow Lord's not really a bad guy. We are, basically. Pretty solid reveal. And then afterwards, the Archangels show up, and they're like, oh, we're actually behind the scenes causing the trouble. And then in the second expansion, the real villains are revealed. Big fan of a good villain reveal. And it was pretty cool when it happened, so I like that. The big villain reveal was very well done. Big fan of that. And then, ironically, Chains of Promethea was very similar to Endwalker. Anyone who's played Final Fantasy knows. If you played Final Fantasy XI and Final Fantasy XIV, basically the same. Basically kind of the same.
Let the fires ride and rage.
In Final Fantasy XI, Chains of Promethea, essentially, you're playing again, like, the bad guy
Kneel before me.
is essentially, what's his face? Hermes, basically.
Progeny. The darkness.
Yo, I am so beat up right now.
Devour you all. This insult, I will scour it away with your blood. Give up your painful strivings! Give in to the darkness of oblivion!
Cool. Very cool.
Your funeral dirge has begun!
Very cool.
Mournful notes sing of your demise! Wretched filth! Return
Very cool.
to the feculent soil that birthed you!
Oh shit. Well, I was not paying attention to that. Oh no, wrong way! Okay, I made it somehow.
Behold, as the spate of my rage quenches the candle of your trivial existence.
Alright, we'll start here. Then we'll run to there. And then he's gonna do another one probably. Yep. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. This is nonsense, brother. What? Is this guy gonna do the same thing? Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck! They are not playing around with this fight. What? There's so many mechanics happening.
Can your vaunted justice withstand the brunt of the deepest rank?
Get away, you're gonna get murdered. Oh my whole lord. Maybe I should get away. I'm gonna get murdered. What is this? What if I just stick with Cardi and live? Cardi, make me live!
I will crush
That
you
works.
like the insects you are! Until the fires of wrath consume me!
This part can kiss my whole butt. Oh, for the love of Pete. Right. Dude, I am so okay. Alright, alright. I think over here. Yep, and I think over here. Oh no, that was way off. Okay. Yo, Dark Lord! You son of a bitch! Oh god, it's right there.
The land trembles before my might!
Sir? Sir? Okay. 13%. We can do this.
Before me.
Not even stress. This guy's going down.
Attend the extinction of Altana's vile progeny.
Finish this asshole off so that I might at least maybe get one piece of gear. Just one. That's all I need. Just the one. Awesome. Good work. That's cool. They kind of gave us a tour of Final Fantasy XI there. Not all the zones, but enough for that to be a pretty cool vibe. That was fun. Pop, 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 pop. Really, Bard? Really? Oh, shit! Need. What is this? Pass. Pass. What is this? 2? I can't get it. I can't get the head. And I really wanted that head. Looks neat. That could have been fun. I can't get it. All right, I guess pass. Dang. Nano Lord. Need. 67. Shadow Lord card. Shadow Lord card. 20. Really, bro? 76. That's not going to win. 9. I didn't win nothing. I did win that one thing, though, and that's good enough for me. Where we're going, we don't need pants. Ooh, a little tiny little demon boy. Okay. Two die channels? I kind of want to get the all black version. You know what? I like it for what it is. Also crazy that this is the tank one. The tank one looks very, very like. Okay. And I got one whole coin, which I will use terribly. Nice. That's great. That's great. Let's see where the story goes, shall we? Right, so it's using some sort of electrope technology, or what's the vibe here? Well, thanks for helping. Now we're back in Jeuno. Interesting. With shades? And then, okay, and then just my dude hanging out. Hilarious. Are the shades going to give us little text things? Why'd you never carry me like that? Are you all right? She's merely sleeping. It remains to be seen if she'll give us a fight when she awakes. Ah, she stirs. Hello. I knew they were going to do that. A two-headed lizard? Try to take a bite out of me, huh? A scrawny thing like you would barely make a snack. Besides, we don't eat people. Sorry, I'm a little on edge. By the way, shout out to everyone all over internet right now who is actively being like, why can't we have characters like her? I love her a lot. First off, welcome to the Final Fantasy XI experience, which is basically people being like, I wish I could be Prish. 2, just go be an elven, you weirdo. If you've got no quarrel with us, we've none with you. We only wish to talk. Hey, hi. I stole one of the outfits off those dead bodies. Can they really be trusted? Stop with this. Stop! There's just dudes in the corner. Oh, I should know better than to judge people based on their appearance. It's fine. We're an intimidating specimen. I'm Prish, by the way. Nice to meet you. I don't have pants on. Real quick, are we just gonna ignore that there's like dudes hanging out? Elven adventurer. Gods, what happened to this place? What did happen to this place? Are you okay, elven adventurer? What's the deal here? Auction house, any questions? In the past, great wealth. Are the shades... hold on. Are the shades... Stop. Can I go in this place? Welcome, Chamber of Commerce. We assist job labor. Dude, stop. Welcome, Adeline. Help. Stop. This is too cute. This is too effing cute. Stop. City's not at all what it should be. What I wouldn't give for a drink right about now. This is so funny. It's just... Stop this stupidity. This is so cute. 1K, can I have? Pentathrust, can I have it? They're literally doing it. They're just literally doing... This is so funny. So shy. If you want to know what it was like in Jeuno, this is it. They're actively... I am Patrol. They're actively nailing this. Party looking dark samurai dragoon. So if you don't know what it was like to play Final Fantasy XI, Final Fantasy XI was played across multiple... It wasn't like a US server or like... Many times you would be on a server and there'd be a bunch of Japanese people playing or people from America. So in order to communicate, you had to use cross chat, which was basically it would translate things for players. And so eventually a lot of people, they just started doing was using the auto translate feature. So it would literally be like party, looking, and then list the 3. Hilarious. Amazing. Sheet music exchange. Oh, that's so very cute. Stop. Gabi promises to make it worth your while. Thank you. What a peculiar Gabi. Oh, that's so funny. I love that they're doing this. Yo, this, honestly, back in the day, I would hang up on these steps as my little Taru. Brit, hello! Magnificentaru, all revealed. This is absolutely incredible. I, Trululu, divining 5 card, Otherworther. This is so effing cute. Yes, the steps. Oh my god. Looking, the fool. Looking, the hermit. Oh, I forgot. Oh my god. Yo, this is like flashbacks. This literally is what it was like to be in Jeuno. The card trading. Oh my god. Right, and because we had to use the auto-translate, you would literally just say looking, and then you would say the thing you were looking. Un-effing real. Is there more inside here? Are we gonna meet the twins? Are the twins gonna be a thing? Mithrin. Yep, look at that. The hat and everything. Yo, stop. Hey, didn't I see you in the boy under the tree? Get anything good from Aquarius? Stop this shit. We have to see the twins at some point. They have to play a role. Right? I mean, I guess not. I guess we're not doing the Final Fantasy XI storyline. But boy, would it be awesome if we did. Oh, this is so funny. I love this. I love this. It really is the experience of Jeuno. Unreal. Today's been full of surprises. There is much of this we don't understand. But what we do understand is the battle is won. At least for now. For now, at least. What would otherwise have been a struggle proved decisive victory against the Dawn Servant Shade and the rest of those fiends. That is to say, thank you for your help, Little. You're welcome. What is this story gonna be? The music, great. What were your names again? They call me Pantsless JC. Little and Bakul Jaja, right? A Taru Taru? You are a Taru Taru, aren't you? I expect you to be shorter? There's only one Taru I know. She'll beat the crap out of you. If you're done with the small talk, would you mind explaining why you attacked us? What in the world are you talking about? Don't play the fool. Oh, don't play the fool with us. You were spouting nonsense about us being Taurus and nearly killed a man on your rampage. Well, I do recall fighting Taurus not long ago to protect Ulmia. Ulmia? A friend of hers, you say? That's all well and good, but she was addressing Gulul Jaja Shade with that name. The incantations needed to summon it are said to be based on a much older magic, one capable of clouding people's minds. If our enemy is skilled enough to summon Gulul Jaja, it stands to reason such tricks are not beyond him. Meaning young Prishier was likely tricked into believing the Shade was this Ulmia person. But by who? So, it was all an illusion then? It's starting to come back to me. There was someone who warned me that a dear friend needed my protection. Fingers crossed. He was blue like your left head, and he gave me these bizarre weapons. Interesting. Blue like me. I usually fight with me fists, but didn't think twice to accept what they gave me. I suppose their magic's to blame. In any case, I hope the real Ulmia hasn't been dragged into all this. Can you tell us anything about the one you thought was your Ulmia? Where they may be hiding, perhaps? Oh, would that I could, but when I got here, it was all by me lonesome. Here being where exactly? Jeuno, baby! Although, did Prish ever go to Jeuno? I can't remember. Jeuno. At least I think it's Jeuno. There was never anything like that here before. It's mostly empty. There are a few people lingering about. If you know where to look, maybe they can tell us something. I don't remember if you ever brought Prish to Jeuno. Go with Prish and see what you can learn of this place and the whereabouts of that shade. We'll remain here and keep watch on this rift. Come on, Prish! Short squad. We're the short squad. Honest to God, if they want to make a fortune, start selling outfits from NPCs in Final Fantasy XI. Like this outfit would make you $1. Squeenix, just saying. Just saying. Right then, let's have a look around. Oh, and we should probably stop by Tenshodo as well. It's in the back of the Neptune Spire across the way from the fountain. Nice. Oh, good. I was hoping to run into you two. I don't wish to be overly forward, but why were you speaking with that Mamulja earlier? More importantly, what was it doing here? They would never dare venture beyond the shores of Aragia. Unless, my gods, has Gulujaja laid siege to Ot-Agan? Is Jeuno next to fall? Oh, I don't know anything about sieges or invasions, but that Mamulja over there is a friend of mine. There ain't nothing for you to worry about. Very cute. Ah, the poor man's probably more confused than we are about all this. Ot-Agan was the 3rd expansion. It's the one where they introduced Corsairs. Adventurers gather from all corners of the world to buy and sell their spoils here. The taxes are a pain, but it's worth it for the wide selection. Just between you and me, though, I heard you can cut a good deal with merchants peddling their wares just outside of town. That is absolutely true. That is absolutely true. I really want a Corsair. So badly. But why is it closed? The auction never closes. Maybe they're waiting for things to return back to normal around here. Whenever they reopen, I suggest you stop by. Who knows? You may get lucky and find something way below market price. You can do that in Final Fantasy XIV too. Yes, Ot-Agan's when I left as well. It came out roughly the same time as when WoW was in its beta, I believe. And I got into the WoW beta, loved it, never looked back, quit Final Fantasy XI, didn't return. So I have no idea what happens in the Ot-Agan main story, let alone the rest of the expansions they made. Couldn't even tell you. You're new to Jeuno, aren't you? I can tell by the way you're taking in the sights. The city was built upon Heaven's Bridge, connecting 2 great continents of Kuon and Middartia. You'll find there's an upper and lower level, a port, administrative plaza of Rulid Gardens. At least you could before. All ways in and out of Lower Jeuno appear to be blocked or cut off. The situation here is worse than I thought. Is she gonna have any comments about the inside of this? Nope. Boop, 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 boop. So I assume they want us to go talk to the Mithra that's over there. Oh, we're going in, eh? Yes, Corsairs were wild to play. What a thrifty shade. Neptune Spire applicants, invite our branch, please. We'll issue membership. If I remember correctly, this is where you would get your guild stuff. This is where you would sign up to make a guild, or whatever they called it in Final Fantasy XI. If I recall correctly. Link shell. Right. But I mean, in this city, that's the one you would go to. That was supposed to be like your little base. Because for the most part, once you got to Jeuno, like there were starting cities, right? But once you got to Jeuno, everyone kind of hung out in Jeuno. It was the place to be. Very rarely were people chilling out in their in the other places, in the other towns. What? Why is this blocked off? Oh, there's supposed to be stairs here leading to the residential area. Oh, I swear, things get stranger here by the minute. Well, I thought I knew all the Tataru who traveled through here of late. Where are you from, stranger? What is this character's name? This is actually a real-ass character from Final Fantasy XI that you would show up all the time. And I can't remember her name at all. Well, can't say I've heard of it. Most folks passing through hail from Sandoria, Bastok, or Windurst. Windurst represent. Those are my people. My little tiny people. Considering the present state of Jeuno, though, seems strange is becoming a common occurrence. No, but like this would be, if you started in Windurst, this was a quest giver. This was like a person. This was like a literal person that would come talk to you frequently. I'd be lying if I said I heard your homeland either. But that's not important right now. Times like this, we need to know who can be trusted. Yeah, if you were a Windurst kid, you got it. No one liked Windurst. No one liked running around all the bridges. Bastok was kind of a mess. The elf place, Sandoria, or whatever the hell that place is called, that place was pretty easy to get around in. But Windurst is like LA. It was very spread out. Refuses to budge. Won't open? Then I guess we won't be meeting Aldo. He's the head of the tent, Shoto. When the world's in danger, he's always there to lend me a hand. That's true. Reminds me of my friends, the Scions. Scions, eh? They sound like a competent lot. Unfortunately, we're on our own here. Whatever's happening here, these people are just as bewildered as we are. We should go back and find Bakul Jar Jar, see if he's noticed anything. Yeah, the wind. Yes. Also, Windurst had the rolly guards, the like mechanized guards that had the wheels on the bottom. I love those dudes. And it had Shantoto, and honestly, every other race was crap. The Cardians. Shantoto was the best. And if you fucks with Shantoto, you fucks with me. Shantoto slapped. Queen Shantoto. Returned at last. With answers, I hope. So, we're truly in this Jeuno, as she says. But I've traveled all over Tural. Never heard of a Jeuno or Sandoria or any of those other places. You mean Windurst? What in Altana's name is Tural? I thought all you Mamulja were from Arajya. Oh shit, it's our boy. Rish, you all right? And she has you to thank, I'm sure. I don't have pants on. Thanks for caring, I guess. And who are you exactly? I thought he was your friend. He was the one who asked me to go and look for you. Sure, that works. Oh, mysterious music. I appreciate the concern, but I've never seen him before in my life. How can you say such a thing? I mean, you do look like the sort I might know, but I'm drawing a blank. What was your name, mister? My name is... you must be the one they found wounded in Sky Deep Cenote. Well, we have to call you something. How about Alxal? Sure. Vagabond in the Mamoja tongue. Though it may be closer to adventurer in Little Zaosian. Nicely chosen, brother. That does have a nice ring to it. Alshal. It is. Assume the X is an S sound. Or maybe SH. I don't know. So, where are we exactly? Jeuno, or at least a close approximation. Surely you remember this place, don't you? It does feel familiar. Well, what's so special about this place anyway? And where did the damn shade get off to? None of this makes any sense. My, what a vexing predicament. What? What? They did it! They brought it back! They did it! They did it! I'm so fucking happy. I'm so happy right now. I've never been so happy in my entire fucking life. I am so happy. They brought back Jaja Jafar. I'm so genuinely happy. I can't even express it right now. This is the bet. Like, I don't give a shit what happens now. I'm so happy. I've never been. I just don't know right now. My life is, you know what? The last 24 hours have been utter shit. One of the worst. I've had to deal with so many banking issues and so much bullshit. And then the universe gave me this and said, you know what, Jesse? It's not going to be that bad. You're going to get what you want. You're going to get what you want, dude. I am so pleased. I'm so pleased. All right, let's go. Let's keep going. This is awesome. Hi, that's the one who put me under the spell. I'm sure of it. So, the Bunewa sycophant yet lives. What are you doing here? As you found me in a generous mood, I thought I might enlighten you as to the nature of this place. This is why you've come, isn't it? I am so pleased. I am so pleased. The young lady's correct. This is the Grand Duchy of Jeuno. So, we really are in Jeuno. Yet something about it feels so off. I never said this was the real one. It's an imitation, or a rather convincing one, I might add. But I created based on visions, which I created on visions of another world. You built this? That I did. While you and yours were holding the Dawn Servant's coronation, Zaralja and I ventured to the gate to the Golden City. Everything was proceeding as planned. The gate's key was in our possession, the power to reshape the world within our grasp, or so I thought. Then, like a bitch, he stabbed me in the back. But I was but a useless tool to be cast aside. By all rights, I should have died when he struck me down. But once the chamber was empty, the gate still open, I saw my chance. What I found when I dragged myself across the threshold was an emptiness, a space beyond time. It was there in this dark expanse I beheld another world. This world was called Vana'diel. I took snapshots of all the places in great PlayStation 1 graphics. Incredible. Incredible. What a load of rubbish! As if anyone believed that everything and everyone here is little more than one of your toys. Electro. Sure. Sure. He turned to stone? As I said, everything you see here is of my creation. Much like we fashioned the Phantom of Gulu Jaja for the feat of brotherhood, I was able to use our ceremonial tools to breathe life into my visions of Vana'diel. Ironically, the two of them are very similar to the twins. I don't want to give away too much there. Very similar. Under normal circumstances, my conjurings only have strength enough for a brief clash. With that stone, however, my magics are capable of so much more. Isn't that what Zoroja used to build his army? Electrope, he called it. Electrope, you say? If you know its name, then I trust you know these stones are possessed of immense power. Power enough for my creation to persist for as long as I please. Fortunate, then, that the world between worlds was filled with structures made from electrope, more than I could ever hope for. Wait, if everything we see here, everything we believe was from Vana'diel, is of your making, then am I? Gods, that would mean I am as well. You? Yes, well, a trivial thread in a tapestry of my grand designs. And what a wondrous weave it would be, made possible by the endless possibilities gleaned in the Walk of Echoes. The memories buried there, those remnant of echoes, will shape my dreams into reality. I once believed that dream lay in the resilient sun, but that bastard is dead to me. By my hand, Tural will have the greatest ruler the world has ever known. I've made an admirable start, but my work is far from finished. Very soon, I will troll upon the echoes once more to summon the greatest beings of Vana'diel, and their strength be made one with this magnificent shade. The reason and resolve which built the nation of Tuliolal, matched with the uncompromising tyranny that commanded the Mamojal of that world. You'll never get away with this, I'll make sure of it. I won't let you sully the memories of Vana'diel. Hell yes. That's the one. That's the spirit. My preparations will take time, of course, but when I'm ready, you can be certain I will call upon you to bear witness to my greatness. Bye, haters! Surrealja, wait! Hit me with a ... Prish? Damn it all! Just when I thought things couldn't become more complicated, making sense of Alexandria was trouble enough, but now we have this Vana'diel to deal with as well? I can only imagine how Prish and Ashal must be feeling. What do you do when your very existence is called into question? I don't know. Probably the same thing that the two dwarves did in the near raid. Still ... Try as I might, I recall nothing of my past to refute Surrealja's claims. Prish, on the other hand, seems to know everything of her past and who she is, yet to be told the memories of your life are not your own, I can only imagine how she must feel. Now's not the time to be disheartened. At least not here, anyway. I wouldn't trust anything made by Surrealja to be safe for long. Or to remain functional. Let's return to Mamuk while we still can. My mother will want to know of what we've seen here. Little boy doesn't have any pants. No pants at all for this guy. That was awesome. All right, really quickly. Actually, I should probably do this back there. I really hope they gift us, for one of the raids, they give us some of the old set pieces and things. Like, there's so much good gear from Final Fantasy XI. Okay, let's do this. Sure. And let's switch back up to... We'll do Red Mage, equip. We'll do... I made a slight tactical error there. Blip, blop, blibbity, blop. Right. Archangel, Fending Tunic. Pull that off. And then we'll do this. Actually... The man has no shirt, but that's fine. Save, yes, we'll do... nope, cancel. We'll do this. Then we'll save. Update, yes. Love that for me. Okay. And then, for the sake of making sure this isn't a thing, let's do... remove Glamour Plate Link. Great. Love that for me. Good vibes. Love my lawless. Pretty still ... Yeah, no, still ... dotting. Now that we've returned, I can see now this isn't the Mamuk that I know. I'm glad to see you and Bakul Jaja return safely. You've brought a new guest. There you are. I thought you should be the one to explain what happened out there in Yaktel. Anyway, so there I was. Shit was going down. Not simply from another territory, but another world entirely? That explains much of the initial confusion between us. My apologies for any trouble I may have caused. Thank you for taking me in. That smile. Different worlds, and yet we seem to have so much in common. 2 worlds, 1 family. I cannot help but wonder what it is that links the two together. What indeed? You mistook us for the Malmoja of your Vana'diel when we first met. May I ask what they are like? Nothing at all like you and yours, even if they do bear striking resemblance. There was a time when all the peoples of Vana'diel, the Malmoja included, knew peace. But a tyrant possessed a terrible power, claimed rulership over the Malmoja, and turned them against us. Before we realized it, we were at war. A tale similar to ours in a way. A rare few of us born with 2 heads grow to be immensely powerful. The power was used to justify our preeminence over all others. But that is not who we are anymore. We can be better than our forebears. We will be better. All the hard work will be for nothing if Sarilja succeeds in seizing the throne. Well, you'll not want for aid in stopping him, I promise you that. Oh, keen to lend a hand, are you? I don't need to know who I am to know the right thing to do. My blade is yours. On my honor as an adventurer of Vana'diel, will put an end to Sarilja's schemes. If he were here, I'm sure he'd have done the same. Interesting. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? What do you mean he? Who is he? What's that about? What's that mean? What's that mean? If you're a female character, she says she. If it switches up based on what you're playing, there's only 2 options. 1, it's a callback to your character in Final Fantasy XI, and the goof is it's your character in 11 and they're talking about you. Or some sort of assembling. Or it's time for Azemgers to assemble. We can worry about whether or not I'm real another day. I'm not going to stand around and let this Sarilja piss all over the memories of my home. So, you can count me in too. Don't think you can forget about us. This all started in Yaktel, and we have a duty to keep our forest safe. Sarilja's left us without a trail to follow. But it's only a matter of time before he reveals himself to challenge Little once more. If you're to be ready, I think it's prudent the 2 of you learn more of our world. An excellent idea, brother. We should start with Tural and see to our own preparations while we're there. If you would meet us at the dirigible landing, we will see petition Al-Shal to Tural. Okay. And that's the one way north of here? All I want is an Azemgers adventure. That's all I want in this world. I will be so flippin' happy. So far, everything I've wanted has come to pass. Every little thing that I wanted has just... Oh, I can just go to Tural? Oh. Okay. All right. I am so pleased. You have no clue. You have no clue. I am so pleased. I am so happy. I just so happy. That's a win for me. I'll take it. Those balloon-powered airships are really something. I didn't expect the flight to be so smooth. So, this is Tuliolo. Before I forget, I couldn't help but notice how much you seem to know about me. Is there anything else you remember? I'm afraid I don't. And as you don't recognize me either, perhaps we weren't acquaintances after all. What I know of you was likely overheard in a tavern somewhere. Patrons sharing stories of your famed exploits. I see. Well, I'll leave it at that then. That was a long okay. They were like, yeah, leave it at that. And the guy's like, now, where to begin? Brother, would it not be wise to first apprise the Landsguard of what's happened? Or would you prefer another stern lecture from the Vow of Reason? I'd sooner rip off our tail, fine. Could you keep them occupied while we see to the Landsguard? Maybe take them to eat or something? Oh, I know, take them to that damn taco hut. This is a scam. This entire town is a taco scam. There's surely other stalls of food. And just so we're clear, we're not expecting to earn your forgiveness. No amount of good deeds will ever undo our past, but there's always time to build a better future. When you get there, tell her we sent you. She'll see that they're taken care of. Auntie's tacos, eh? Alright. Let's go get tacos. Oh, I can hardly wait. I ate tacos all the time back home. Though I suppose it wouldn't hurt to take a more scenic route. Maybe something along the way to help jog Ashal's memory. 2 people accompanying me? Mamma mia, that's a lot of people. Come on, team. Where on the map is shit? Only there and there and there. Alright, so we're just straight running. Okay. What in Altana's name is that? Do people actually ride those things? Yes, surprisingly so. Chocobo's the only beast I've ever used for riding in Vana'diel. If they have any, I'd sure like to see them. We do. Those creatures remind me of chocobos in Vana'diel. To say we adventurers found them indispensable would be no exaggeration. From shore to shore, they were our faithful companions wheresoever the roads might lead us. Mondomini! Of course, Mondomini is a Lalafell watering plants. Perfect. My home is surrounded by ocean too, you know. It's the most beautiful views on a clear day. That's true. A lot of the cutscenes that took place on a cliff overlooking the ocean. Not without the occasional monster, though. It's nice being able to walk around like this without your guard up all the time. I cannot say why, but I've remembered something about looking out at the sand dunes. Oof. Oof, this is really funny. There was a man out on the docks who claimed he could teach me a new battle arts, but he would only agree on a condition I retrieve for him a damsel flyworm, an apron, and a magic skull. I don't suppose you've met anyone in your travels who made such queer requests. That's really funny. So these are the markets of Tural. There's so many stands I wouldn't know where to begin. It's enough to make my head spin. Some fruit will sure hit the spot right about now. No, Prish, remember you're about to eat tacos. Happened to spot a few goblins on the way to the market. I remember them living in major cities of Vana'diel as well. Of course, there was no shortage of unscrupulous sort living in the wilds as well. They would gather in droves and give chase to adventurers, forcing anyone and everyone to retreat back to the safety of town. Yo, this is so, I don't know. I can't wait to watch the Grinding Gears boys on this, because I know they have no Final Fantasy XI experience, and I would love to see what their thoughts are, because all this is like pure nostalgia. Otherwise, I don't think this lands. I have no clue. I don't know. But for me, hitting it. Hitting it. This is the place, right? I can smell the savory meats already. And you must be Auntie. Bakul Jaja recommended we sample your tacos. So we'll have 3 of your finest, please. Bakul Jaja sent you, did he? Take a seat, we're over to tray the famous fare. Taco technology in tacos at long last. Oh, I've waited for this moment. That's a big fat taco right there. Oh, they just made her super endearing. I see why the fan base is like, I wish we had Prish. I thought nothing could match the rich flavor of our tacos back home, but the spicy seasoning of this meat is something else. This meal's on Bakul Jaja, so don't hold back. Yep. Prish has taken the lead, but we won't be outdone shortly. Dude, that taco is 1/3 the size of my body. Little JC, 80% stomach. That's the only way this happens. Whew, I couldn't eat another bite. Thanks for treating us. It's almost like a taste of home. Vana'diel. Seeing as we still have a little extra time to ourselves, can you hear more about Vana'diel? I would love to. "20 years ago, the land was gripped by a terrible conflict. The Crystal War, they called it. It wasn't long before my home, Vana'diel, was drawn into the struggle. During their assault on the peninsula, the beastmen launched a weapon so powerful it sundered the land, connecting us to the mainland. Those who survived fled to the Vana'diel safehold. It wasn't much, but we were able to piece together a modest living down in those caves." I can't really see you past this giant pineapple in the middle of the table, but... Sorry, I'm spoiling the mood, aren't I? You're an adventurer too, aren't you? Have any tales of daring you can share with us? What? Oh, God. Let me start from the beginning. So there I was, minding my business. Next thing you know, I'm fighting God. You fought God too? I did that once. Traveling to other worlds, saving this one from the very embodiment of despair? Wait, really? You're not just an adventurer, you're a goddamn living legend! You're so tiny. How the hell? I mean, you did eat all those tacos, so that's pretty heroic. Did you eat all those tacos? Sorry for the wait. There was much to apprise the Landsguard of, as you well know. That Sauroja was behind the stolen relics, and the sightings of Gulu Jaja was understandably difficult for them to hear. And yet, there are others enticed by rumors of strange portal in the woods. I've heard some foolhardy treasure seekers have even gone off looking for it. A dangerous thought. Knowing Sauroja could show up at any time with more of those echoes. Which is why I'm going back to Jeuno to make sure people stay out of there. If you're going, then so are we. It beats sitting around waiting. Fine, only I shall sit around and wait. For exactly 4 to 6 months. Fairly sure I've had Tavnazian tacos before. They were famous for their hardiness and helped stave off fatigue. Perfect for those who often found themselves on defensive in battle. Nope, didn't mean to do that, but here we are. God, those tacos are bloody brilliant. There's nothing better than good food and good company to pass the time. Ba-da-ba. Oh? Would that we had more time to show you Tuliolal. But we can't afford to have anyone wandering about in Jeuno. Let's make haste for Yoctel. Do I have to teleport there, or are we... you sons of bitches. That's the meanest. That's the meanest location. Okay. I cannot stress how pleased I am. That's so cool. That's so cool. Dude, all I wanted was good things for my boy Jafar. And it happened, and here we are. I'm just so happy. If you like Prish in this, you would have loved Prish in Final Fantasy XI. Same character, same vibe. Except she had a partner named Afmal, and the two of them beat the crap out of everyone. It was great. Promethea is an actual genuine good expansion. Very cool stuff. Big fan. Ulmia was Prish's friend in Promethea. Yeah. I'm aware. When does Afmal show up? Is Afmal at Organ? When does Afmal finally show up for the first time? Yes, Royal Puppet Master to the Empress of Ot Organ. Right. Puppet Master was the job she had. I couldn't remember what the hell they called it. It was literally the same thing that Lulu had in Final Fantasy X. I can only speak for myself, but the idea of running headlong into a mysterious rift to gods know where in search of treasure seems absurd. Tural has no shortage of legends of City of Gold to inspire would-be treasure seekers. No risk is too great if they believe their dreams can be realized. Efforts better spent on more honest living, I'd say. Walking the noble path like you, brother. In any case, whoever we find in there, we have to get them out quickly. Yes, I absolutely don't recognize Lil Set. I don't know who that is. I don't recognize that character. And one of those weird shadow things shows up and decides to gobble you up. Solid point. Why not jump through the rift? I was expecting a dungeon or maybe a labyrinth, not whatever this is. It's dangerous. I need to leave. Don't make me laugh. Not long ago, I heard someone crowing in the streets about some rare stone they found. Something that could be worth a fortune. I'm not going anywhere if there's riches just lying around for the taking. You gotta get out of here. This place is crazy. You gotta get out of here. You gotta run, Tess. This place is terrible. I realize how preposterous it seems, but none of this is real. A Mamulja by the name of Surrealja created this place. Nobody cares. I don't mean to threaten you, but you need to leave at once. This place is more dangerous than it looks. Is there someone up here? Was the main character in Wings? I don't know the Wings expansion. That would explain that. I did not play that one. Never seen a city like this in Tural before. That's because you're not there, dude. Dangerous to say. Perhaps I should hold off on surveying further then. What a shame. I happened upon a rather curious stone I hoped to take with me, but it was stolen by some town-wanton brute. Without knowing the value of the stone, I can't say it's worth giving chase, but he ran off to the south if you mean to go after him. I'll be leaving now. Truly dangerous as you say. I hope you'll be leaving as soon as well. It's the heh guy. Heh guy? Yeah, that sounds right. Also, cute. Came looking for some fancy trinkets too. Well, feast your eyes on this. Right on the Jeuno barrel. We spoke with anyone who would listen, though a few were too stubborn to heed our warnings. A block of raw electro, but how? I take it you're the one that found this? I'm sorry, but we can't let you leave with that stone. It's too dangerous. You expect me to just hand it over? This isn't Tural. You have no authority here. I found it, and I'm keeping it. This is for your own good. Put the stone down and walk away, or else. Careful, brother. Lay a hand on him and the vow of resolve will never let us hear the end of it. Ugh, we're already in her debt as it is. Fine. I've come here to make your fortune, yes, and let me pay you for it. That would certainly save me the trouble of finding a suitable buyer, but don't expect me to let it go for cheap. We couldn't help but overhear you're selling an artifact found in these ruins. But if the gentleman's willing to pay, I assure you, I can pay more. Great, just what we need. What do you suppose we do now? Explaining the circumstances surrounding this place would likely take more time than we can afford. Ah, of course. Why not hold an auction for the stone? An auction? That would certainly simplify matters. It would save you the trouble of bargaining with all interested parties separately and incentivizes them to pay you handsomely lest they be outbid. Fine by me. But I'm only accepting payment in gil. This money will be taking me overseas, where I can finally live the life I've always wanted. Boop, boop, boop. Now to steal it. Following event cannot be skipped. I don't want to skip it. If I may have your opening bids. Can you handle the bidding? We don't have much experience with auctions, but we do have coin you can use. Around 1 million gil saved up from our work with the Lance Guard. Hopefully it will be enough. Upon speaking with the filcher, the auction will begin. Yeah, okay. We have 1 million guild all told, but I'm trusting you won't need to spend all of it. I'm gonna use the old school auction technique if I can. Damn, I wish I had money to join in. Seems like fun. Well, it's imperative that we recover the electrope. It wouldn't do to show your hand too early. Better be conservative with your bids, staying just ahead of the competition. Oh, I'm aware. I've no time for the back and forth, this bargaining nonsense. All I need is one bid to win that stone. Foreign merchants relieved me of my stock a few moons past, and it's a good thing they did. 1,500,000 gil, and I was forced to spend half of it in preparations for this expedition. So, what's your offer? Place my bid. Auction has begun. Outbid your competitors. Easy. Easy. Right then, how much will you start with? 100,000 gil. Is that all? Then I shall start with 400,000 gil. 400,000? I was hoping to keep at least half my savings, but if we have to bid more... 500,000. Bold move, but I'm willing to bet that's all you have. 560,000 gil. Oh, that smile, you suck. Half my savings gone. Surely they're close to conceding, right? Well, this guy only has 750,000. I don't know how much she has. But he said he had 1.5 million and he spent half, so he has a limit. 600,000. 600,000? Ah, she doesn't have it. Great. One out of the running. Good. Then 700,000. Only one left now. But I don't think he'll give up without a fight. He only has 750. At least that's what he told me. 710,000 gil. Shit. I've come too far to... 720,000 gil. Raising their bid by such an amount, someone's reaching their limit. 730,000. All right. Let's keep messing with him. 730,000! Finally, it's over. You have a knack for business dealings, Lil. Maybe you were a merchant in another life. The price is right, bitch. This looks to be all of it. The stone is yours. Nice. Oh, look at all the Final Fantasy XI people showing up. Cute Final Fantasy XI outfits. Big fan. Big fan. Nice vibe. As fun as that looked, I'm sure I would have made a mess of things if that were me. I tend to get a little carried away under pressure. This was more expensive than I would have liked, but nothing a few hunt bills can't make up for. I hope. Shake it off. Shake it off. Well done, friend. Now let's have a look at that electrope. God, this presence, it feels familiar. The Shadow Lord. There's no mistaking that deep and bitter malice. This stone must have served as the heart of the Shadow Lord's echo. He was a being of pure hatred, responsible for bringing about the Crystal War. I was part of the company that would eventually bring his reign of terror to an end. You helped defeat the Shadow Lord? Meaning, Ashal must have been there with him. But I don't remember ever hearing about that. In any case... wrong voice. I will hold on to this electrope. Great. Get it back to the Lance Guard. Excuse me, but were you speaking of the Shadow Lord just now? If there's more you wish to know, perhaps I can be helped. I heard a great many tales of the fiend from the bards who frequent the taverns here in Jeuno. I've been waiting over yonder in the fountain for my companions to arrive, but you're welcome to speak with me until they do. Well, maybe they'll just explain the story of him, which is fine. I mean, I know it, but that'll be interesting. Most welcome offer. Though there is much to be said for a first-hand encounter with the echo in question. Perhaps we can revisit these tales another time, after we've made certain no more treasure hunters can readily gain entry. Let's return to Tural and speak with the Lance Guard. Little, come and meet us at Bright Plume Post. You give a little French there all of a sudden. Just shaking. Just shaking. Hello, adventurer. Is there... What else is here? Just this guy for now, huh? Ah, there you are. If any burning questions about this place or anything else, Vana'diel, I should be happy to answer them. Who are you? Me? Oh, I'm no adventurer in any particular renown. If that's what you were expecting, just a man come from Bastok looking to see more of the world. While I lack in fame, I make up for in strength of numbers. I've no shortage of friends willing to accompany me in pursuit of riches should I reach out via Link Pearl. The armor I wear is proof of our accomplishment, salvaged from the depths of the Al-Zadal undersea ruins. That said, I treasure my time with them more than any trinket or bauble we've unearthed on our travels together. You understand, surely. Cute. We get a little Fafnir scene. Love this. The great dragon that slumbers in the depths of the Boyada tree? Yes, I know of it, as does anyone who would dare venture to Zeta. Stories of a great hero who did battle with a dragon, their harrowing encounter concluding with a strike at its heart with the fabled blade Riddle. If only they hadn't missed their mark. The blade is said to remain nestled in the beast's bosom even to this day. To survive such a blow and live all these years bespeaks the strength I struggled to imagine. And yet the tales of its might have not deterred the brave and foolhardy from venturing into the tree. Hopeful they can slay Fafnir and claim its spoils. Few have reached the dragon's area and lived to tell the tale. Nice. I feel like we should do the Archangels last, because they came after the Shadow Lord. Story-wise in Final Fantasy XI. The great darkness of the Northlands. Hatred made manifest. There's not a soul in all Vana'diel who doesn't know of the Shadow Lord. His sole desire was to bring about the extinction of Altana's children, and so he rallied together the Beastmen, inciting what came to be known as the Crystal War. The Beastmen's assault was merciless, and it was not long before Bastok, Sandaria, and Windurst were brought to their knees. It was only after Archduke Kamlanaut convinced them to join forces with the Grand Duchy of Jeuno that they gained the momentum needed to push back. United as an alliance of Altana, they would eventually drive the Beastmen back from their lands and soon found themselves going on the offensive in Zarkabad. The alliance proved victorious in the end, but not without great many sacrifices. Peace had been restored to Vana'diel. For a time at least, the Shadow Lord was somehow resurrected 20 years later, but thankfully he was slain before the Beastmen could be emboldened to take arms a second time. There is much speculation as to his origins. Most believe he was once a Galka. That is true. He was betrayed by one of his companions. That is true. Mortally wounded and left to die. That is true. A dear friend of his also said had been cut down. Actually, they were lovers, but whatever. He succumbed to his wounds, but his rage and despair would remain, giving life to the Shadow Lord. If what you say is true, and he has returned once more, perhaps the flames of his hatred can never truly be extinguished. All right, and Archangels. These guys ruled. These guys were cool as shit back in the day. I've heard stories of 5 warriors clad in black. If the fates are kind, I will never have the poor fortune of crossing paths with them. They were not born, but forged from crystal, assuming the legends are true. The Dawn Goddess Altana wept 5 tears that gave birth to the 5 races: Hume, Elven, Tarutaru, Mithra, and Kalka. The Archangels are said to be the embodiment of their sins. Apathy, arrogance, cowardice, envy, rage, the darkness that lurks within us all. No one is certain why they were created. The prevailing theory is that they served as guardians of some ancient paradise. That's all we're gonna get? Fascinating. I wonder if they're gonna delve deeper into that in the next raid. Because I mean, I know why they were created. I know what they're for. I know what they protect. Interesting. I really want to see the 2 brothers. I really wish they did that. I hope we get the brothers next time. That would be awesome. We'll find out. I was hoping a few Landsguard would be here already. Landsguard appeared well trained and well armed. I dare say they'd be a match even for our soldiers back home. Once again, we're left with nothing but time on our hands until Surreal just shows himself. I suppose there's no shortage of work to be done if we ask the Landsguard. You may be better served exploring Tural, familiarizing yourself with the land. It wouldn't do to find yourself lost when you're needed most. An honest-to-God's adventure? What a great idea! You're coming with me, I shall. And don't you dare say you're not interested. Any self-respecting adventurer would jump at a chance like this. I'll not deny the suggestion piques my interest. We warn you now, though, the wilds of Tural are rife with danger. It is no place for the unprepared. I welcome the challenge. Ho, ho, ho. Cute. Very cute. Solid Prish. I can hardly count the number of times Vana'diel's been visited by some world-ending calamity. But no matter how dire things may have seemed, we always found a way through, together. This will be no different, I'm sure of it. There's nothing we can't do so long as we have each other. A band of adventurers barely met, united in the face of great peril, just like old times. This guy is flashing back to Final Fantasy XI. He's like, man, those were the days. Are adventurers always so sentimental? Is that such a terrible thing? Yo, what up, Landsguardman? Hey, hi. Ah, here he is. The moment we learned anything about Sorgel's movements, I've asked him to contact you. Ow, bash him! I'm so excited Surreal just back. I'm so happy. Unexpected, entirely a pleasure. There she goes. I was about to say, that girl loves to run. Hey! Thanks for the raid. Hi, Raiders. What did I just get? The Grand Duchy of Jeuno. Nice, that's fun. I was just about to ask that, Dark Fable. Are Prish and the Elven... Uh-oh. Yes. Yes. Give us the twins. Not twins, brothers. Soon we will slaughter them all. Is that not so, Surreal Jaw? Soon, my dawn servant, very soon. There shall be none to stop you from taking your rightful place on the throne. What's this man's plan? What are you up to, Jafar? Yay! How fortunate for me he lacks the wisdom of the true dawn servant. But if he were made fit to rule, I must choose the echoes carefully. Do this. Brother, do this. The Shadow Lord showed promise, but Vana'diel is a land of rich history. I needn't settle for those who are but a blink. They're really doing this. He's doing the twins. Brothers. They're the Do it, you son of a bitch. the strength of the ancients, I will bring Tural, no, the world to its knees. It 100% is going to be them. It has to be. It has to be. It has to be the brothers. I am so happy. That man single-handedly bringing back, it has to be the brothers. There's literally only 3 ancient things in Final Fantasy XI, the first story arc. 2 of them are the brothers. One of them is Vegeta, blonde Vegeta. The man literally has a scouter. I am so happy. I am so happy. I hope that's the case. All right, we'll be back to that. We'll be back to that very soon. Hell yes.